Okay, so hi, I wanted to do this other video. I got a 2000 Dodge Dakota. What I'm gonna do to it is I'm gonna change the oil filter. I'm gonna change the spark plugs on it, and then I'm gonna change the air filter. So here's the oil. I got it at O'Reilly's. Okay, spark plugs, the original ones, which are Champion. Okay, and I think the gap on these are like 0.040 or 40 thousandths. I got the air filter, then I got the oil filter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it just to show you that you could pretty much, you don't have to be a mechanic to change that. You could pretty much just do it yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the hood and then start working on it. So this is my truck, 2000. The kind of oil that I got is 10W30. The truck's got 150,000 miles on it. So I just bought it, but it's been sitting for a while. So I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. So I opened up the hood. So if you can see, I'm gonna change the easiest thing first, the air filter. Okay, so in order to open this up, you got a clip right here. You open it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cover off. This is where the air filter is at. So the reason why I'm taking it off, I got to change the air filter, which here it is. This is the one that I got. So I have to also, I'm gonna just move this out of the way so when I do get to the spark plugs, I can put my hand down there. Down here, that's 3 of them on this side and 3 on this side. So this truck here is a truck, a 2000 Dodge Dakota. It's a 6-cylinder. So, and this is I'm gonna start out with the air filter first. Then from there, I'm gonna probably go to the oil, change the oil, and then from there, I'm gonna change the spark plugs. So I'm gonna take that off first. I'm gonna loosen this one up. I got this crescent wrench. Okay, loosen this up. Make sure that you don't go losing your bolts or nuts or screws. Put them somewhere where you're going to remember. I'm going to put mine right here. Then I'm going to loosen these clamps right here. Okay, and then there's another screw that I'm going to take off right here. Well, maybe I'll take the whole thing off. There's another hose right here that's connected right here. So there's another clamp right here in the back. See. There you go. And just pull this baby off. And get the air filter. I'm gonna put the new one in here. Okay, so that's that one. And then, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the oil. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I remove the cover where the for the air filter. The part that goes on top. which is this one. I removed it from here because I gotta get in here when I do the spark plugs. Okay, you got three there, and then you got another 3 that are right in here. So once I do them, I'll show you. But the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the oil. So I'm gonna have to go under the truck. Just wanna show you. So I gotta go under here, and if you look under here, every car has this. It has an oil pan. So there's your oil pan right here. If you look at it, okay, there's a bolt right there, and that's the one that I gotta take off. So what I gotta do right now, okay, I'm under the truck. I don't fit all the way in there, so I'm gonna put a jack. I'm gonna put a jack and just lift it up a little bit so I can loosen the bolt. And then I'll lower it back down, and then the oil will come out. So I'll show you when I do it. Okay. It's pretty easy. So every car has the same thing. You know, that bolt you gotta take out. You know, whether it's a small car, big car, you're gonna see that bolt right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the jack and lift it up a little bit. Okay, so what I did now is I put a jack under the truck, and I lifted it up so I can be able to fit under there, because I don't fit under there. And what I went and got is I went and got a ratchet. Okay, and this is a number 16 3/8 drive ratchet. And then I'm gonna get a little tube just to, you know, when I loosen it, I'll take the bolt out. It's like a little cheater bar. And then I got the oil pan where I'm gonna let the oil fall. So once I loosen it, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the pan under there, and then drop the car again, so all the oil can come out. So I'll show you as I'm doing it. Take the bolt. Just take that bolt. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this bolt out, put this bar in there, get it in. Okay, well, there goes that bar. That's okay, I don't need your bar. Just come in here, then you just gotta loosen it. Just don't forget it's this one right here. Okay, loosen it up. Okay. And what you want to do next, you want to get the oil pan. And let that oil come out. Yep, that is it. The oil. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the jack, so like that it'll level out and bring the rest of the oil out. Okay, so once you're done emptying the oil out on the pan, okay, don't forget to put the screw back, okay? You still has a little small leak, but clean it off a little bit. Okay, and then put the screw back on. Okay. Let's put the baby on there. Get off a little bit. Okay. And then tighten it up. Not real tight, but more than snug. That's it. That's all you need. Okay. clean that baby up. Next thing I gotta see where the oil filter is at. So once I change that, then I'll put oil on it. So just wanted to show you, okay, how to go under here. Every car has that, so that's how easy it is. Okay, so I was looking under the truck, looking for the oil filter, and I found it. You can see it right there. So it's right, you can see it, if I can show it to you for me. It's right, look under here, it's right there. There's your bolt right there, your oil bolt. And if you look, if you're in front of your truck, look to your left on the bottom, and you see it right there. So now I gotta take it out. So see, I have a new one here. I got this too. You can get this at O'Reilly's or AutoZone. Okay, here's my new filter. I got it right here. So I'm going to attempt to take that other one out. Okay, so as you can see, I was able to change the oil filter. Okay, so like I said, it's here's your oil pan right there. Okay, make sure you clean it when you're done. Okay, so if you're standing in front of the truck, to your left on the bottom, so just go left. Okay, you could even go in here and you see it up here. See it up there? That's it. So I changed it. So make sure that when you change your oil, you gotta change your oil filter too, okay? So there's a dirty one in there, and I gotta fill the truck up, put oil in it, and then I put the old oil in that plastic container that the new oil came in. So that's what I'll do next. Okay, so I'm done changing the oil in the oil filter. So now what we want to do is we want to check the oil. You want to pull out your dipstick. Okay, once you pull it out, so you want to pull out the dipstick, clean it off. Okay, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the new oil in, and you want to make sure that you fill it up to where you're supposed to fill it up. And you can see right here, you got the marks right there. This is the max that you want to put it in. So if you could read that, I don't know if you could read that or not, but that's where the mark is at right there. See, right. See. See it right there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you got showing the mark right here, right there. Okay, so we'll keep that out. Then you want to take out your oil cap where you pour your oil, and that's going to be right there. It's going to be this one here. Take that baby out. Okay, take it out. Throw it away. Put this baby in there. Get your oil. Okay, then you want to pour your oil in there. Usually it's like 6 quarts. So I'm hoping all this right here will be good enough. That's what they gave me at O'Reilly's. Actually, this is 5 quarts. I usually put the whole thing in there. That's what they gave you, that should be enough. And we'll check the dipstick after. Okay, so this is where I got it. High mileage 10W30. O'Reilly's. Just so you know. Okay. And also don't forget to put your cap back where you pour the oil in. Put it back. Make sure you put it back on, because if you don't and you drive your car, chances are your oil will come out of here and your car's gonna burn. Okay, so always make sure you put the cap back on. Just like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is change the spark plugs. Okay, so what I'm going to do now that I changed the oil, I changed the oil filter and the air filter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the spark plugs. And this one here, these are supposed to be the original ones. So I went and got them at O'Reilly's. But before you even change the spark plugs, okay, just remember here's the engine. So you have 3 here, you have 1 here, you got 2, you got 1, 2, and then you got 1 back here. It's right there. Okay, so you just got to get the socket, and I'll show you which one it is. You got 3 there, and then you have another 3 down here. Okay, if you can see down here. So I got to remove this again. I got to just remove this so I can be able to get my hand right in here. Okay, so they go right in there. The spark plugs are down there. Okay, but before you even also do that, what you got to do is with the spark plugs, when you go get them, you can get them at O'Reilly's, AutoZone or whatever, but usually what you got to do, you got to gap them. Okay, see that? I'll show you right here. Okay, got my ratchet set, but see this gap right here? Okay, this one here, this has to be gapped. Okay, and normally in order for you to find out what that gap is, you check on your car. Okay, if you check on your hood, normally it'll tell you right there. Okay, see, like right here, I'll tell you to 3, whatever engine size it is, 3.9 liter. Then you got spark plug, you got the gap, see that? This one's 040 thousandths. Okay, so you got to look at that. If you don't have that in your car, then you ask the people at O'Reilly's when you buy your spark plugs. You want to find out what the spark plug gap is, okay? Or you could do it yourself. I have this. I got this at O'Reilly's. This is a gap. You could do it by hand. So, let's see. Right here. So this is the gapper. If you can see right here, you got 20 thousandths, you got 30, 40. So what I gotta do is I gotta put the spark plug. The spark plug goes, let me show you real quick. Okay, so the spark plug what you do, you get this gap right here. Okay, you see the way it is? So you got 20, 30, 40,000, 50. So what you do is you put your spark plug in here. Okay, you move it, and this one's a little opened up. See, past 40. So what I'm gonna do is I'll get something and just hit it down a little bit. Okay. See. Get the gapper again. Okay, you slide it in here. See. Okay. So it's still a little bigger, but what I'm gonna do, I'll just hit it down a little bit. And there. That's where you want it, just like that. Okay, you gotta do that to each spark plug. Okay, sometimes you get them already gapped from the store, and if they're not gapped, you gotta do it yourself. They have these gaps, and then they have different ones, like shims, different sizes that you can do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the spark plug. I'll show you how I'm doing it, and then you just repeat the same thing on all 6 of them. And once they're done, that's it. And that's part of tuning up your car or your truck. Okay, so I got this ratchet set. Okay, and usually it comes with already one for spark plugs. You got, usually when you get a socket set like this, you get it at a Harbor or Riley's or anything, they usually come with a spark plug sockets. Okay, so, and then you have your ratchet. Okay, all I'm gonna do is put it in here. Okay, and then your spark plug goes in here. Okay, so when you gotta take the other one out, you know, just put it in here. Okay, and this is a 3/8 ratchet. If you need to use the extensions. You just put them on your ratchet, and then if you need to make it, if it's farther or closer, then just use the extension when you change them. Okay, just thought I'd tell you that. So I'm gonna start doing it right now. Okay, so what I did is I went and got another extension that's longer. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in here. You can see the sucker goes in here. Okay, now I'm able to turn it so I can have some room to do it. So I'm gonna take this baby off. So let me put that thing down, and then I'm gonna use both hands. And then remember, you do the same thing to all of them. You might have to change that extension on the back, shoulder, depends where they're at. Okay, so let me take this one out. Okay, so I was able to loosen it up. So I'm gonna take the spark plug out. Okay, so I'm gonna see how it is. So just remember, do the same thing on each one, and do one spark plug at a time. Okay, so if you have any questions, any comments, let me know. Okay, look at that. That sucker's dirty. See that? Compared to the new one I'm gonna put on. That's this one here. Okay, big difference. And your car performance will be a lot better once you change them. So look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing to all the spark plugs on this side, on the left side, and hopefully that will help you. If you have any questions or any comments, let me know. You could do this to any car. Okay, same way spark plug. Some cars have the engine sideways. I mean, you can still do it. 4 cylinders, 6 cylinders, 8 cylinders. It's pretty easy. Once you do it a couple of times, it'll become easier. Okay, so any questions or any comments, reach out to me and let me know. Thanks. Okay, so I already changed 3 of the spark plugs. Okay, So I just wanted to let you know that the first two that I changed, right there, I don't know if you can see them. Let's see. Right there's two of them. I had to use the long ratchet, the medium size, okay? It's a 3/8 ratchet. And then to get to the one in the back, I had to use a smaller one. So if you can see it right here, it's half the size as this one. You can pretty much see it right here. So to get to the back, you have to use this, okay? On the other side, you might have to need a smaller one, but we'll find out. Just wanted to let you know. Okay, so that's 3 spark plugs, and they all look the same. They all look all worn out. So, okay, just wanted to let you know. Also, I forgot to tell you, when you put on the new spark plugs, if you want to put any, they sell this lubricant. Okay, so what this does, when you put it on the threads of the spark plug, you know, whenever you change them again, they'll be easier to take out. So just letting you know, if you know, that's what this is for. Okay, and it goes right on the thread right here. So put it on here, just smear it around, and then put the spark plug in. So next time when you do change your spark plugs, it'll be easier to take out. Okay, just like this, just put it on. Okay, just so you know, maybe that'll help. So next time it won't be that hard to take out. Okay, so I already did the right side. I changed the 3 spark plugs. Now I'm gonna do the left side. So I gotta take these off right here in order to get in here. So. Okay, and take this baby off. Okay, don't lose this. Okay, there's a hose that goes right here on the side. So you can see it right here. That's where this hose goes. Okay, so now the ones on the other side, they're right here on this side. So you can see one right here. Okay, there's one spark plug there. And the other ones, you can see one. There's another one right here. Okay, right here, and then there's one back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and change them. Like I said, any questions, comments, let me know. Okay, so I'm already done. I put everything back. I put, you know, like I told you how to go in here to change the spark plugs. I put everything back. And if you have any questions, any comments, let me know. So this is a 2000 Dodge Dakota. I did the oil filter, spark plugs, and air filter. Let me show you what the spark plugs look like. These are the old spark plugs. Okay, if you have this kind of if you haven't changed your spark plugs, I would suggest that you would do it, because you're going to be wasting a lot of gas and your car is not going to be running right. So if you have any questions, any comments, let me know. Okay, see you next time.